Hello everyone, welcome to day 108 of Project 365, and I'm now a certified psychic. All joking aside, I have something serious I wish to talk to you guys about, and it is a threat that is, well, threatening all of America. This threat is known as corporatism, or however you want to put it. Corporations are essentially running our government. Corporations are essentially holding almost all of the power within our government, a government of the people, by the people, for the people, which I've so aptly renamed a government of the people, by the people, for the corporation. Now, I'm not anti-capitalism. I'm not anti-capitalism by any means. In fact, I think capitalism is an efficient system in producing wealth for an economy. That being said, I think when we start to ignore the rights of the people, that is when corporations and capitalism go out of line. When corporations like Walmart are able to go into a small town and simply wipe out all the other businesses, when corporations like Walmart are able to just buy out companies like it's nobody's business, where they're able to eliminate the competition just by its mere existence, by not even have to worry about merging, by just popping up wherever that business is and able to snap it out like that, there is something wrong with that. Walmart has set up the new example for the business model. This example is essentially this: exploit workers in other countries, produce goods at low prices, bring these savings to the people. People who are not exactly aware of the injustices other people are forced into, how they're forced into essentially slavery because there's no other alternative. Then, feed the people of America with propaganda saying that they're just bringing the low prices. Yeah, the prices for us are low, but what are the prices for the other human beings in the world? Walmart? Honestly, it's sickening at the level of exploitation that occurs when corporations like this just come in and take over. But it's not just the exploitation that makes corporations such a viable threat. It isn't just that. It's the fact that they will go at any length to make sure that they can turn a profit. Now, I'm going to be mentioning something to you guys known as dead peasant policies. Or at least that's what I'm pretty sure they're called. Basically, what these policies do, it's a life insurance policy that the company takes out on individuals where they want the people to die, where the people's deaths would turn over more profit than the people working for the company itself. A few well-known companies that do this include B of A and, go figure, Walmart. Something is wrong when you're able to turn profit from the death of someone without even sharing a minuscule amount of that profit with the person's family. A movie that covered this policy is Capitalism, a Love Story by Michael Moore. Now, that being said, I will say this about Capitalism, a Love Story. It has a hugely skewed view of capitalism. It views it from the far left and doesn't give enough credit to the capitalistic system. However, it does bring up some large concerns with capitalism, and because of that, I think it's a good film. Something needs to be done about these corporations. They are essentially becoming monopolies. We already know what happens when monopolies come into power. Political machines are put into place, and essentially, the corporations will run the government. That is why there needs to be two things that are done specifically. One, we need to break up these monopolies. We've already done it before with Andrew Carnegie, Rockefeller, the other tycoons of the early 1900s. We broke those up. We made sure that those political machines were put out of power. Now it's coming up again. Lobbying is a huge issue in the United States. And that's number two. That's the second thing we need to take care of, is lobbying. We should not allow corporations to come in and buy representatives, people who are supposed to be representing the public opinion, are being bought off by corporations. I'm sorry, how is that fair? How is it fair that the top 3% have the largest voice in our... As I've said before, we are no longer a government of the people, by the people, for the people. We are a government of the people, by the people, for the corporation. As long as corporate America is able to control, essentially, the government, no person will be free. As long as corporations are able to have the vast influence they have on our government, no man, no matter what race, sexuality, religion, no human being in the United States will ever truly be free. They'll never truly be able to completely enjoy their civil liberties. They'll only be able to enjoy the liberties that the corporations want them to enjoy. And if you speak out against it, the corporations deny it. And they continue on forcing good PR into the press, as many news stations ignore the atrocities that these corporations perform in order to turn that next large profit. So viewers, this is all I have to ask you. This is my question of today. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should sit idle and continue to let corporations gain control over our government, buying out the people who are supposed to speak for us, who now instead speak for corporations? Or do you think instead we should do something to change things? That is all I have to say for today, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.